Yeah, that's not really helping. Previously on Mad Commodore. Actually, I don't know if I've ever mentioned Rampage. I did have Rampage. I might have to get one of the 1084s out soon. I've got one here. I've got one in the other room. I do actually have it could be new old stock. 1084, the square boxy ones with the Phillips tubes. They are the best ones. I mean, those knobs who say, oh, Bang & Olufsen is the best TV in the world. They don't realise that they're just fucking Philips TVs. In a case you may or may not like. Now the styling I ain't got a problem with. It's got a kind of Art Deco feel to it. So Mad Commodore on the floor because the Argos executive piece of shit, fuck up. Actually, how old is this chair? I have to think about this. When did I buy this chair? Probably about 14-15 years ago. So, time to let go, Mad Commodore. Tim nice but dim. As Irish blind but awake. So now, Rampage. I had Rampage. Obviously I had the UK version. So we shall be starting with the UK version. There is something from, I think it's 2003, called Rampage Gold. I've got no idea about that. Like a kid in a sweet shop, mate. You just grab whatever. My dad used to have a newsagent, and we had the best selection of penny sweets for miles. As well as all the newspapers and all the varieties of tobacco and any magazine you could possibly imagine. To do the Commodore computers. That's where I read the review of Marble Madness in Commodore Computing International. And that was quite a big section actually, because I'm pretty sure they were talking to the author of the Amiga version. Now, Marble Madness is a 1986 game, so it's okay that it is actually written in C and compiled. It's quite a simple arcade game. Oh, not one of these, come on mate. Oh, knob off mate, knob off. It's too early in the morning for your rubbish intros. Unless your intro has level 1 of Outrun. Perfectly created for Vic 2 and Sid. I'm not really interested. Now, of course this may not be working out, bollocks. Rampage is a single load tape game. Right, okay. Bloody camera was in the way there. Trainer, no, let's have no trainer options. Russell Lieblich obviously done the music and it's fantastic. Yeah, it's not intuitive with all these dials on the monitor. I don't actually like the 1702. Now the Atari ST version of Rampage has the two tunes from IO on the C64. But you didn't know that, eh? Who else is going to tell you these things, mate? Yeah, I believe he passed away in 2014. Something like that. I can't believe that Norm passed away a few days ago. He's the only person who could do a good Burt Reynolds impersonation, actually. He had a similar accent, I think. So I don't know if they come from the same part of the USA. Burt Reynolds was a king. And before Smokey and the Bandit, there was White Lightning, and I don't mean the programming package by Oasis Software. Living on video. So yeah, I don't really have that many memories of this game, but they are sort of locked away there. I know the memories are there. They're not accessible. File allocation table is corrupt, sir. The directory entries for the Synapse the synaptic matrix that makes up those memories is a bit complicated. See, that's really the problem. One, I'm still smoking, so stop your complaining there. But the other thing is, you know, my memories are from a time where you had to be rich to have one of those JVC camcorders. And even then you'd have to buy loads and loads of bloody VHS-C tapes, or even dump them to VHS and ruin the quality even more. But I wish I had those kind of, like, you know, resources available. So really, Alzheimer's shouldn't be a problem for millennials who've had, like, you know, some sort of smartphone since the age of 10. With, you know, video recording capability. And they could have uploaded them to YouTube for free since about, what, 2006, 2007? I remember the rival websites to YouTube, mate, and I'm not talking about Dailymotion or Vimeo and things like that. I'm talking about stage6.divx.net, I believe it was, which was streaming AVI, which was far superior to you know, the streaming flash video of YouTube. You could easily watch 480p videos on the same hardware as you know, what you could just about manage with 360p streaming YouTube videos. Coffee's going down well. Where's the damn CRT glasses? They were here. They were on the side. I moved them away from the SD to AC so I can short it out. Here they are. Stop crying, I found the CRT glasses, so we're approaching some gameplay footage. Now, like a few small channels, I don't really care if nobody watches my videos. Well, maybe that's not quite the case, but you know, And I know I've got the smallest channel on YouTube that's anywhere near this sort of like activity. I mean, if the YouTube AI had a head to scratch, it would be scratching it saying, what's going on? This channel uploads so many videos, has so much content, and yet it's so dead. What's going on? And which one am I picking? Now the best thing about this game is it's a free player game. What happened to the rest of the music? There's no music now. Only press one fire button, right. There's a lot of flicker going. Why are all three of them coming on the screen? That's what I don't get. I didn't even pick any other characters. See, I don't even remember that. We shouldn't jump from that sort of height. There's a lot of sprite flicker. So it was a lot of fun as a free player game. I mean, you eat the little people who taste like porcine meat, which we have established. I think we're going to have to go on the top here. I'm sure you could like smash them from the top. And all the flicker is putting me off. I don't know why the other characters have to be on the screen. Okay, I can't get that one. And until I get that one, they're not really doing anything. How do I do the bits on the edge? I'm not sure of the controls anymore. I'm sure you could go on the top and bash them from the top as well. I can't get that one to go down now. How weird. I can't remember how you jump off actually. I'm pressing fire. So this is definitely the version I had, because I only bought originals, and you know, the American version wasn't really an option. I haven't noticed any people in the window yet. There you go, you can smack your bitch up in the helicopter. As the Prodigy never said, because they weren't around when this game came out. So this is kind of typical Activision quality. All that there's people, you can eat them, innit? Now there is actually a movie of the game Rampage. It's got The Rock in there, Dwayne Johnson. Now what pisses me off about that movie is it's got some sort of concept Jeep by Ford, and it's the only Ford thing that I like the look of, and of course it turns out they never released it. I really don't know what Ford are doing. I really don't. I think they stopped selling the Mondeo. It's like, why? So the graphics are actually quite nice. The flicker is very annoying. I mean, there's only one of us on the screen now. And, come on, do the edges, innit? I'm sure I pressed no to trainer options, so... I'm guessing I played this when I had the blue marble effect wallpaper rather than the sickly pensioner wallpaper. Oh no. It's game over for Lizzie. There's so much flicker going on the things. Right, it's really flickery, but this bit should be coming out okay. Oh no, look, the graphics are all glitched up and everything. There must be a fixed version of this game. I reckon there's something wrong with that. Something wrong with that arse crack of a crack. Excuse me. Now it's so cold today we had to have the heating on for like 10 minutes. Loaf. Yeah. This is real Dawn of Commodore bullshit. Because it's too dark to bloody see. Thank you. Jesus Christ. So still in joystick port 2. Now you have to remember the US version is obviously written for, you know, the NTFC timings, the VIC-2. So, you know, if you get flicker now, I don't remember there being that much flicker. I could be wrong though. I mean, no one remembered that Analog Scramble was a character scroll game. Until you sort of like went back to it decades later and thought, oh, I don't remember it being like, I thought it was smooth scrolling. No sir, that's Rabbit software, which I never had. So it is possible, but then Scramble was an early game and this is a much later game in the, you know, the C64 gaming life of teenager Osiris, if you like. Well, I got a C64 before I was a teenager. Control your jealousy. I didn't really put anything else on the SD card apart from... Oh, mind you, there's Rampage Gold, so maybe that improves the sprite flicker, but we're doing that third. Assuming Rampage Gold is going to work. Decompacting must be alright. Unlimited inert. I can't spell energy. It's only 2 more characters. You dick. Yeah. Oh, that's the old telephone. No flying choppers. No. 132 levels, eh? Yeah. I'll go with Ralph the Wolf Hickins. So there's no music or anything on this version. The graphics look better. Takes more hit to, destroy a section of each building. So there's less flicker on the American version running in the UK. I don't remember it being that flickery on the C64. That would have bugged me. Yum, yum, yum. Let's go and get Burger King number 2, double whopper, thank you. Let's have another one. I can't get that one. And he's gone in, my other cheeseburger's gone in there. I don't know how you jump there. Maybe it's on the ST version, you can like stamp from the top when you're on the top of the building. So none of the versions have music while you're playing the game, which is kind of weird. And this one doesn't even have title screen music. So maybe it's an anti-rock scramble sort of situation, really. You have to get off, mate. Never mind chewing the little humans, aka Long Pig. That's what Trivial Pursuit said the cannibals called it. So what you want really is the American version with the British title screen music. And the buildings seem to take less damage, so it is actually more fun to play. Now if people were ever allowed in my house ever again, and they will be when there's a cure for COVID, vaccine is not a cure, mate. Yeah, I think all in all the American version's better, but you know, the lack of music, that's a bit of a shame. Snack time. I don't know what happened there, mate. I don't know what happened there. I want to be on this one, yeah. There we go. So yeah, this is a better version. It's a shame about the music. Yeah, for a full price game, no title music on any home computer, that's just rude. Rude! Never mind the fact that, you know, it's criminal that there isn't a nice tune on every C64 game. There's no excuse for a C64 game to have shit music. No excuse at all. It's like giving someone, you know, an M3 in the 1980s touring car seasons and them failing to get a good position in the race. Yeah, sound effects are quite nice as well, actually. obviously with unlimited damage, the playability is not being tested here, obviously. I've never played this game in the arcade. I don't think I've ever even played it on main. So, now if my channel was anything other than my video gaming diaries, then I would obviously go to the effort of trying out, you know, the arcade version on main. But I can't have the projector on all the time, mate. What am I going to do when the bulbs are gone? I can't watch regular TV. It's just not enjoyable. Once you've had DLP, you never go back to LCD, mate. Never. You never go back to small ones. And yeah, well, compared to my projector, even an 80-inch TV would be a significant downgrade, which I would never buy. Well, why would I buy an 80-inch TV? They're about £3 fucking grand, and you know they're going to stop working in about 4 years, so you could buy 10 projectors for that, and they would work for about 3 years, maybe even 2 years each. That's 20 years. Now obviously you can't use a projector with the sunlight streaming through. Get on with the review! I'm not doing reviews. These are just my video diaries, like I said, video gaming diaries. I should really try and do something about these geezers. There we go. So I think it looks nice. I mean, there's not much to say. It's the same game. Same sort of difficulty, I would imagine. But the graphics are nicer on the American version. That's really... You can't really say anymore. I'm just having a bit of fun playing a cool little, you know, 8-bit game. Now if you've got a Mega STE, it's probably quite nice playing the ST version on there in 16 megahertz mode. Any kind of sloppy coding will be made up for with the hardware. Why can't you eat that one? Eat the soldier, man, he's shooting at you. Ah, bloody hell. Can't get him. Yeah, so let's try out Rampage Gold. I'm only going to try out the UK version. I'm interested to see what Rampage Gold is. It was just like in the search results. And clearly from the screenshots it is Rampage, and it said not published, so I could imagine it's like some sort of fix enhancement from the cracking community, scene release as we call it in the business. What the hell is that? CGA adapter, 8 SNES pads, what? Anyway, we stick with Euro Gold, who were actually publishers, I believe. Can't remember what they did. I'll have another coffee after this. Do I need to do the litter trays yet? Yeah, I think we're okay for that. Well, I did do them quite early yesterday because we were leaving the house. Oh. Ah, it's the old plaster. Shut up, Olan. You're going on fucking charge as well. Now, what could I have for breakfast? Well, I think I've only got one pack of sausages. And they're in the freezer. So that's a double whammy hit for no sausage related breakfast. And that's not a euphemism. For a start, I'm male and heterosexual. So why would I make that sort of comment? In that sort of scenario. Okay, screen's gone blank. There's no flashing. Here we go. Alright, here's another game for your parties and meetings. Yeah, Arcomy is the ultimate multiplayer game console. Yeah, with 3 players using it. Yeah, so far I've not seen any enforcement. Oh, I think this allows the 4-player adapters to be used instead of keyboard and 2 joysticks. Right, here we go, further improvements, so I have a look for them. Did you know there are 2 versions? Yeah, I do now. 2 years after the European version, and the American version was 2 years later. Well, I've played the 1-player game with the American version. Oh, you can't see the text because it's all in the border. I was hoping there was proper docs. Okay, well. Right, these are the actual instructions. Very smooth little reader. Microsoft Word was never this fast when the C64 was on sale. Fast and smooth. Okay, that don't really help me at all. I think I was supposed to press F7. Yep, here we go. Okay. Unlimited energy. No, no, no. Let's do that one because that doesn't affect the gameplay at all. Okay, it's one of them ones. Right, Commodore, we won't really need any of that. Will the game actually work though? It is a single load game, but there are single load games that won't work with the SD to IEC. Don't ask me why. Yeah, look, this is how I remember it, no flicker. Yeah, it's more like it. Let's see if we can improve the graphic kios, because I would have played this on my Trinitron. Can't remember which one is bright. That's brightness. That's coming out alright on the old camera. You know what? That does the job. Yeah, you know, the collision detection for doing the mashup on the buildings is better on the American version. They haven't really fixed that. But I knew there was something wrong with the flicker. It shouldn't have flickered that much. There's something funny going on there. Because even, you know, the energy bars at the top of the screen were flickering like a bastard. So yeah, you can go out one side of the screen and come out the other. I thought you could stamp on like the cars and stuff. There we go. I guess he's waiting for the other players should they wish to. Can't blame the programmers, they didn't know COVID-19 would exist. And it is man-made, it's a modification of an existing virus. Because it's impossible for a virus that, you know, transmits from a bat to a human is instantly also able to be transmitted human to human. I'm sorry, that's basic biology. I couldn't give a fuck if the small cock motherfucking CIA ain't got the bollocks to blame China. Because it did come from China, and China did create that virus. No doubt as some sort of, you know, weapon to destabilise the world economy in the West and therefore take over the world. Although America would fire off nukes before going bankrupt as a world nation, you can bet your arse on that. They're fucking crazy, they are. So yeah, we'll just play this version in the future. So there are some improvements in the way it plays on the American version, but they're not really significant enough to not have the music. Now when I get bored with the music, maybe I always play the American version, but I mean, they said it in the docs there. They specifically said, you know, there is occasional flicker on the American machines running the UK version. So, yeah, we managed to make it 40 minutes playing the same game. Yeah, you can only get them if you go there, like that, see? So there are ways of, like... Yeah, I'm on the wrong building, that's why. Well, so you can get the ones that are behind, so... They're going down quite quickly, aren't they? I didn't have any trainer options on at all, so not cheating. I can actually see my damage there, so... You know, having a bit of the old long pig, the urgency of that for my health levels. Well, something fell on the ground, but... You're getting mash up massacre in it, Mad Commodore. go, there we go, there we go, there we go. So it's really better as a two-player game. That's really where the fun comes in and things like this. Yeah, camera didn't get a full charge, so... Yeah, it's actually quite a nice game, I have to say. So I do remember liking it. And now that we've got a version that don't flicker, they don't mention fixing, you know, flicker of the PAL version. Nah, it's the end of the game. So this is what it was like. I would remember if it flickered that badly. Yeah, I think that's a really good game on the C64. I don't know if my mate would have bought it on the Amstrad. See, if I had this game, say I bought this first, and you know, we played this for a bit, and then, you know, a couple of weeks later, you know, it wasn't played that often, then he probably wouldn't buy it for his Amstrad to play at home as a one-player game anyway. There might be nothing wrong with the Amstrad version, I've got no idea, mate. There might be nothing wrong with the Spectrum version within the limitations of the Spectrum ULA. But anyway, so that's a mad Rampage by Mad Commodore, and there's nothing mad about it. It's a pretty good game, mate.